Have you always been into gaming, or you made a transition from some other industry, maybe creative industry or something, and then got into game?
Back in like 2018, I was a little bit sick of staying in the large corporate. Feel like something I want to do. So the idea is, at the start, we want to design a game that can last very long. Okay, it's like similar to Web2 game, but it has the token.
Good morning, everyone. This is Sudeep reporting live from TOKEN2049, and joined with me is PZ. And I must say, he's on the footsteps of CZ.
That's right.
You can, in crypto ecosystem, we all represent each other. So we represent CZ, CZ represents us. That is how the community grows. But he belongs to a different side of the ecosystem. He is basically into the gaming ecosystem.
That's right.
So if we talk about gaming, have you always been into gaming, or you made a transition from some other industry, maybe creative industry or something, and then got into games? So just from the gaming side, and then your step transition to the Web3 ecosystem.
That's right. I think my background is actually I grew up in Australia, Melbourne, and I was doing IT stuff, to be honest. It's the Asian people in Australia. I do IT quite a while, to be honest. So I was working for Fujitsu Australia as a senior consultant. Actually, back then I was doing the CIM and ERP designs. So we have the Australian government clients. So we offer them the business solutions in IT. So back in like 2018, I was a little bit sick of staying in the large corporate. Feel like something I want to do own. So I actually founded a company who actually offers the service to people who are looking for automations. But at the start, it's quite good until Web3 is people introduced me with Web3 to me. I feel so fascinated about this.
Techie, you find the natural inclination, right?
Exactly. The technologies, the consensus, the white paper about the peer-to-peer, Satoshi wrote this, right? It's like hard. Read this a few times. I feel like because I was in CAC, right? So I feel like, oh, this is something, it's the future, right? And to be honest, I joined quite a few projects before, like even DeFi Summer, we have like DeFi projects, but because I always like to play games, myself, because back then I play StarCraft a lot. I even go to Korea to train for like the boot camp there for training StarCraft. Yeah, I was there for like 1 month. I stayed in Seoul. So I was playing quite crazy back there. So the game actually made me feel like, especially Axie Infinity, right? It's like, you feel like, oh, Web3 game is probably, the future, and it will be the future. So ever since that, I feel like the game can be, because I play game, and I mean, making money is good, but if you play traditional games, right, you sort of, the
experience.
Yeah, you spend lots of time and money, but you don't have any recurrence. But I'm not really emphasize just the game vibe part, right? Because I really want to say, you have to really enjoy the game. You have to socialize, meet friends there, and then ultimately you can make money, right? These three things merge together. That's actually a sustainable game. So come this idea, back then I was always thinking, how to make a game a longevity game, because GameFi, last few months, a few weeks, right? Just cannot last very long, right? So how do you work on this? I'll probably talk too much. Can I continue or not? Okay, sure. So
your project you're talking about.
Yeah. So the idea is, at the start, we want to design a game that can last very long. Okay, it's like similar to Web2 game, but it has the tokens. You can tokenize stuff, people can get rewards as the real money tokens, right? They can sell later. So that's one thing we really have to think. And then later I will feel like memes are, people love memes, right? Web2 people love memes, Web3 people love memes as well. So we feel like we should have the memes in the game, and memes are cute, right? So if you have your Dogecoin, Doge, Pudgy Penguins, Flockies in the game, and as your pet, stay with you day and night, you will love it for sure, because like many people nowadays, like their generations, they have cats, right? They have cats and the dogs at home. They treat them as a family member. So we feel like we have these, memes as the pet in the game. That's also a way to attract people. So to have the long-term way, also the memes in the game, also the Web3 cultures, and we blend them together. It took us 15 months to work on the project, and it's finally out there. People can download on the Apple Store and the Google Play. Yeah, talk more later. Yeah, so
And that's great. That's great. I mean, the gaming ecosystem, I think, has always been one of the fascinating things. One of the things that fascinates me always, because there is so much that we can achieve by games. You can achieve education by making children play those games. There are a lot of games which are made for people with Alzheimer's and things, so that they can get their heads right. So gaming is all and everything got to do with the minds.
Yeah.
It has got some sense of nerve that actually strikes your mind, and that puts it straight into picture if used properly. If you're not playing something like Delta Force or something, which makes you a destructive one, you start shooting on open street with just hands.
Exactly. Yeah.
But right games put your mind to perspective. That aspect of gaming. See, you clearly brought something up with the memes and everything. We would like to know more about that aspect of the game as far as the human mind, the shift in the human mind, the likeliness of one towards softer things is concerned.
To answer your question first, I would like to say that I like Web3 a lot. I actually benefit from Bitcoins. I'm like a Bitcoin holders or one of these.
OGs.
Yeah, OG, but not as much as other people, like big players, right? But still okay. So I do actually, many people come here to ask me, how to get into Web3, but they want to know how to maybe do a business in Web3 or maybe just buy something, investment on it. I refer exchange to them to get them to sign up as an account. I get them maybe download the Web3 wallet. It's very hard for them. I have to teach them one by one, like step by step. Each of them
and tell them not to put their key, the 12-word key in the same cell phone, otherwise it can be hacked.
Yeah, that's right. So each time it took me like 20 minutes, and they have to KYC, they have to buy USDT, and they don't know how to buy it. They have to do I tell them OTC, put your credit card there. They use the exchange, sometimes being injected the credit card, it's very, troublesome. So I feel like there's a mission for us to get more people to know Web3 via a media, which we feel like is the game. So design a game would make this very easy to play, right? Of course, one button to sign up, that's for sure, right there. We have a building wallet in the game. It's easy for people to, easy to educate people how Web3 wallet looks like. And when they play, they do make real monies, like they can make meme coins, flockies, pangus, Paybase. They have to reach certain, amount, then they can cash out. At that point, they will learn how to use the wallet to cash out because they have money in the wallet already. So they don't have to learn at the start. Because you ask them to learn at the start, have this, hash address, the gas fees, all this blah, blah. They feel like overwhelmed, right? They can't take it. It's too much information. But if they have money there, they want to withdraw out, less time they want to learn it. So let me walk you through how the game looks like. So basically, we are a LBS, location-based system. We borrowed some ideas from Pokemon Go. So instead of you capturing, Pikachus, you can capture Pudgy Penguins, you can capture BAYCs, you can capture Flockies, and many of them we are become a partner of them. So imagine, if you have Pudgy as your pet. You can level up your Pudgies, you can fight with nearby people, and you can socialize with people as well, because we also have a radar system to scan. We can stand, because it's an LBS, so here we are in Singapore, TOKEN2049, you can scan nearby, you can see people nearby you already, you can see the airdrops. So,
okay.
Yeah, so basically the way how we work is we work with other meme projects. So we collaborate with them, so we have airdrops, say, this time we're gonna have another project come on board, right? So they have their tokens. We're gonna have this press around the map. So you can search the radars, you can find real people, real airdrops, and you have your pets to fight, collect. So we have five verbs to describe, the game, which is capture, collect, socialize, battle, and earn. And it's at the last, but you can still earn. In order to make the game very sustainable, we ask you to really enjoy it, love it, you play it, you collect enough meme pass, then you are compatible with other players, then you can actually earn more than other people because you do spend time, because you love the game. Yeah, that's how it works.
Telling you one thing about myself.
Yeah.
I belong to the age of Flintstones, and I started playing Super Mario. So I belong to that age group. And that was the first game, the Samurai console, Super Mario. I left after Age of Empires 2nd edition. That's when I started, got into the industry and I left it. But one game that really enticed me all the time is Snake. I gonna make Snake also.
The what?
Snake.
Snakes?
The Nokia Snake.
Oh, I know that.
I mean, I think that has been the most famous game ever. Everybody was playing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Are you gonna make Snake?
Are you referring to that?
I asked this to every game. I mean, whosoever is making a game, I asked them, please bring back Snake.
On Telegram, people do this game on blockchains. Yeah. But we are very easy to play because I don't want. I mean, we have balanced a lot. I mean, some games are extremely hard, some are extremely easy, but we make the entry level, very low, so people can get in easy because the tutorial tells them, straight away you come in, you capture PayPay, you get PayPay coins straight away, right? And after like 1 or 2 minutes, you can keep capturing up to you capture 4 paths, and the path can move on the map. So basically, you can physically move out.
Right.
Alternatively, if you want to stay home, you can still play the game. You have your companion pad, which you can tap on the screen and it will work out for you at the cost of energies. So if you go out by yourself, it doesn't cost anything. But if you use the pad, then it costs energies, but you can still, because when it's raining, right, you can just still play at home. And your companion can also meet other people on the map. But so we feel like socialize is also very important. The other reasons we do this game is because we're going to introduce more Web2 users to come on board because, as I mentioned earlier, it's very hard for them to learn cryptos, learn Web3s, right? So, but a game is
makes it very
easy bridge to close this gap, come play, and very easy to play. They download it on App Store, right, or Google Play. Come sign up, they get PayPal coins straight away, right? Then they can collect as many passes. Many people do like collections. They just come, we have a task there. If you collect all of the pass, you get rewards. Yeah. So if you just want to collect collections, you can collect them as well.
It's more of a game like maybe Temple Run or something where you're just meeting people, maybe in the physical world, in the online world, and just collecting the tokens. That is a part of the game, and side by side, you're learning as well.
That's right.
You're making your first baby steps into the Web3 ecosystem.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a pretty cool system, I must say, because some way or the other, everybody of us is working towards adoption. As a media company, we are working towards adoption by giving more sessions, more videos, and going to communities, talking about Web3 ecosystem.
Yeah.
Founders like you are doing it through gaming ecosystem. The other founders are talking about the technology, the genesis of Bitcoin and things like that. But every one of us, what I feel, has to take their step, has to have their share of bringing adoption to the ecosystem, because only by the power of community can this ecosystem survive.
That's right.
Otherwise, we'll be playing within ourselves.
Yeah.
We won't get new players, we won't get new people who could understand the beauty of this ecosystem.
Yeah.
That's one thing. So this is the start.
Yeah.
What horizon do you have in mind regarding the project? Where do you want to take it, say, a year or so from now?
No, actually, the principle for us is we support 3 pillars. So, which is a very good narratives plus a very solid product and a key communities. So we delivered product just now. Okay, it took us 15 months to work on this. It's very hard. To be honest, we finished it. And the narratives is pretty cool. To be honest, people like it. Like memes, F3 cultures, the games have Pokemon Go has 1 billion downloads, right? What about us? Maybe we can surpass them. Yeah. So with narratives plus this product, now we are building the communities. So for the next few months, we're gonna actually focus on the communities, all different countries. We're gonna have many KOLs work on us. We have the referral systems, KOLs. We're gonna also work on the local agencies and the local communities, because the gene for this product is, first of all, it's the globalizations, right? In Singapore, we can have local communities. We also have, Japan, Korea, Vietnam, Australia, New Zealand. Different countries can have its own communities, because what happens is, in the game, there are different channels. There are different events designated for different countries, even for the local areas, suburbs, like cities, states. Yeah, airdrops, the boss battles, socializations, that there's a region we can have more S-rated pads for a certain amount of time. Also the airdrops from the third-party meme communities, we can collaborate with them, right? If they say they have 3,000 users from these tokens joining us, right? We're gonna have collaborations. And the beauty for this project is we can tackle and target on specific area. Just like India or Japan in Tokyo, right? We can say Tokyo on 3rd of October to have a special event there for two hours. Yes. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. So people bringing in mass adoption through gaming and doing a lot of stuff. I mean, I've always been enticed by how impactful gaming industry can be.
Yeah.
For real life, and that is what I'm more like. I fancy such things where we can actually do good things by the name of gaming.
Yeah. Yeah.
So with this, we come to the end of this session. This was PZ actually working towards mass adoption, not just thing. And this is a game called RealGo, where you can not just play, you can actually earn some points alongside playing, and you can also understand how the crypto industry works. It could be your early step into the industry, and you can get a good learning there as well while getting entertained. So a nice concept you should actually go and check out. And as of now, this is Sudeep signing off from Token2049. We keep bringing you more interesting stuff. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.